Hello, and welcome to ODOT's virtual presentation for the proposed improvements along State Route 15 in Hancock County. On behalf of ODOT District 1's Deputy Director Chris Hughes, Hancock County Engineer Doug Cade, Design Consultant Wallace Pancher, and the Findlay Post of the Ohio State Highway Patrol, thank you for taking time to join us. The purpose of the presentation is to provide information about the project, specifically relating to the recommended overpass at County Road 180. The project is currently in the early phases of development. Although we are discussing ODOT's recommended and preferred alternative, we welcome questions and comments from all members of the community and general public. These comments will be incorporated into the final design to ensure the needs of those using this intersection are met. Formal comments will be taken and responded to for 30 days following this presentation. However, should additional questions or comments arise, feel free to reach out to the project team at any time. Contact information will be provided at the conclusion of the presentation. Please note that all displays used in today's presentation are for illustrative purposes only, as the project is currently conceptual in design. Four-lane divided highways, such as State Route 15, are common in Northwest Ohio. US 30, US 24, and US 23 are some that you may be familiar with. What is unique about these corridors is the public's ability to access them. Unlike traditional four-lane limited access highways, such as Interstate 75, these corridors can be accessed via an at-grade intersection rather than on and off ramps. At-grade intersections are points along a four-lane divided highway where side street traffic can cross or turn onto the highway via a stop sign. Although convenient, for some drivers, at-grade intersections can be challenging to navigate and are more prone to serious crashes when compared to other intersections. This is due to the high-speed differential of the high-speed mainline traffic and side street traffic merging onto or crossing the highway from a stopped condition. Traffic on State Route 15 in Hancock County is continuing to rise. Since 1990, traffic counts have nearly doubled, approaching 16,000 vehicles per day. For comparison, traffic counts on I-75 south of Findlay near the US 30 interchange in Beaver Dam vary from 25 to 35,000 vehicles per day, depending on the specific day of the week and time of the year. Traffic projections predict that counts on State Route 15 will continue to rise. State Route 15 may approach interstate-like traffic volumes if the rising trend continues. But what does this increasing traffic mean for at-grade intersections, such as County Road 180? In order to cross or turn onto State Route 15, traffic on County Road 180 must wait for an appropriate gap in mainline traffic before pulling out. Increased traffic counts mean that gaps are smaller and less frequent, causing impatient drivers to take unnecessary risks. Since the highway was built, traffic volumes have increased to a level where these intersections, with their associated tight gaps, are becoming more challenging to navigate. Across the state, traffic fatalities are on the rise. From 2017 to 2019, 139 people lost their lives in 121 fatal crashes traveling the highway system within the jurisdiction of ODOT District 1. District 1 represents an 8-county region in Northwest Ohio, including Hancock, Putnam, Paulding, Defiance, Wyandotte, Hardin, Allen, and Van Wert counties. 10% of the fatal crashes experienced in our region are attributed to at-grade intersections. Further, 155 crashes in District 1 occurred at at-grade intersections, resulting in 63 injury crashes and 12 fatal crashes. The chart gives a breakdown of the State Route 15 corridor through Hancock and Wyandotte counties. Accounting for nearly 16% of all of State Route 15's at-grade intersections, the County Road 180 intersection has the highest crash rate among all the State Route 15 intersections listed. Along with the high crash rate, 180 is the ideal location for an overpass for several reasons. It is centered between two interchanges, US 68 and State Route 37. There is also a heavy through movement crossing State Route 15. This through movement indicates that many people are using this location to cross State Route 15 to access areas within Findlay. Since the majority of people using the intersection are using it to cross 15, Its proximity to access to State Route 15 at US 68 and State Route 37, and its high crash rate, County Road 180 is the preferred location for an overpass.
I'm Sergeant Ryan Purpura with the Ohio State Highway Patrol. Oftentimes, the crashes that troopers respond to at-grade intersections is catastrophic, where the potential for loss of life or severe injury is high. Vehicles traveling at highway speeds can have devastating effects when striking a vehicle, which failed to yield at an at-grade intersection. An overpass over a divided highway would eliminate any chance of a crash occurring between cross traffic and vehicles traveling on the divided highway, making it safer for the motoring public.
We know there are safety concerns associated with at-grade intersections, not only around the state, but right here in Hancock County. So what is ODOT doing about it? At approximately $150 million annually, Ohio boasts the third largest safety funding program in the nation. Typically, our funding goes towards preserving the roadways, bridges, and culverts of our transportation system. Safety funding is unique in that it allows our team of transportation professionals to implement projects with only one goal in mind: reducing fatalities and serious injuries. For the past several years, the traffic and safety team at our local ODOT District 1 office in Lima have developed or are currently developing long-term access plans for four-lane divided highways. The purpose of these plans is to determine where access needs to remain, can be eliminated, or needs improved. The ultimate goal is to convert these divided highways into true limited access corridors and eliminate all at-grade intersections. This can be done via a combination of overpasses, interchanges, and cul-de-sacs. The studies also take into consideration interim solutions, such as R-cuts or removing medians to create right-in, right-out scenarios. This is a monumental task of planning, engineering, and funding, which will be completed one section at a time and take decades to fully implement. County Road 180 is one step in converting State Route 15 to full limited access. ODOT lives by a motto, and that's that every move we make is towards zero deaths. This project has come about due to the partnership and efforts of many individuals and organizations. The County Engineers Association of Ohio, or CEAO, is funding the construction of the 180 overpass through the Highway Safety Improvement Program. An application for this funding was sponsored and submitted by Hancock County Engineer Doug Cade. ODOT safety funds were received to design the improvements through engineering consultant Wallace Pancher, while the overall project management and construction engineering and inspection will be handled through the resources from the ODOT District 1 office. It is because of the partnership and cooperation that this project can advance in the name of highway safety.
Hello, I am Hancock County Engineer Doug Cade. Thank you for joining this ODOT public involvement session. Our primary focus at the Hancock County Engineer's Office is to work towards improving the safety of the roads that you and your family, including my family, drive every day. That is a continual process and evolves as traffic patterns change and traffic volumes increase. We recognize that some of you use these side roads, such as County Road 180 and County Road 8, to directly access State Route 15 and to cross over to travel to Findlay. As part of the plan to improve safety on intersections of State Route 15, the county is undertaking improvements to widen County Road 172 from County Road 180 to State Route 37 in 2021. This project will improve access to US 68 interchange and the State Route 37 interchange. As you can see from the slide, County Road 180 is 2 miles from the US 68 interchange and the same distance to the State Route 37 interchange. This widening improvement to County Road 172 will also address traffic at the County Road 8 intersection. Our intent is that the wider roadway will encourage drivers to use County Road 172 to access the State Route 37 interchange. We all know that eventually traffic volumes and accidents will dictate the closure of at-grade access of County Road 8. While there is not an immediate proposal to do so at the county level, eventually the County Board of Commissioners will need to address the status of this intersection.
Hello, my name is Patrick Schwann. I am the project manager from the engineering firm Richland Engineering Limited, a Wallace-Pancher Group company. Our firm is evaluating improvement design at the County Road 180 intersection with State Route 15. The purpose and need is the basis for a project and identifies the problems that need to be addressed. As discussed earlier in the presentation, this location has a history of numerous crashes, primarily caused by the limited available openings in State Route 15 traffic to allow County Road 180 vehicles to cross through the intersection. The limited gaps or openings in State Route 15 traffic create a delay for County Road 180 traffic waiting at the stop sign, often prompting individuals to become impatient, taking a chance that they can make it across the State Route 15 roadway safely. The purpose of the project will be to improve safety at the County Road 180 intersection. A feasibility study was prepared in 2019 for the State Route 15 corridor in Hancock County. 4 alternatives and a no-build alternative was studied, including installing cul-de-sacs, installing restricted crossing U-turns, also known as R-cuts, constructing an overpass, or constructing an interchange. Impacts associated with each of these alternatives were studied, including environmental, right-of-way, utility, and cost. The no-build alternative does not meet the purpose and need to improve safety at this location. The overpass bridge photo is taken from State Route 15 at State Route 37 as an example of what the overpass bridge at County Road 180 could look like. The bridge will need to be high enough to allow State Route 15 vehicles to pass under the overpass bridge. After review of the concerns for traffic volumes, crash reduction, stakeholder involvement, along with evaluating impacts to the environment, right-of-way, utilities, and cost, it was decided that the preferred alternative for this location is a County Road 180 overpass of State Route 15 with an estimated cost between $2 to $4 million. The cost for the 4 alternatives varied from $250,000 to construct a cul-de-sac at the intersection to $14 million to construct an interchange at the County Road 180 location. As mentioned, there is a crash history at this location. The traffic at this intersection is the highest of the locations evaluated in the State Route 15 corridor access study. Turning movement counts show that 80% of the traffic at this intersection is through County Road 180 traffic crossing over State Route 15. The proposed overpass would allow for all cars to continue to utilize County Road 180 as a way across State Route 15 while alleviating the crash patterns. Utilizing the preferred alternative of a County Road 180 overpass of State Route 15, the proposed elements of the project improvements were determined using ODOT design criteria. The proposed improvement design elements are controlled by the utilization of the County Road 180 roadway. The current traffic volume is 1,149 vehicles a day on the south approach and 1,745 vehicles a day on the north approach. The planned design speed will be 60 miles per hour with a legal speed of 55 miles per hour. The proposed County Road 180 horizontal alignment will be tangent, extending from the center of the existing roadway south of State Route 15 to the center of the existing roadway north of State Route 15. The proposed profile of the overpass roadway will need to be high enough to allow vehicles to pass under the proposed overpass bridge. This minimum vertical clearance is 16.5 feet. All components of the proposed bridge will need to be above this height over State Route 15. Overpass structure types are being evaluated to determine which one is the most economical and meets the need of the project. The grade on the proposed road, increasing from the existing roadway south and north of State Route 15, will be no greater than 5%, or a change of 6 inches vertical and 10 feet of distance. The profile of the roadway will be smoothed out with curves between changes in grades to improve the rideability of the roadway. The proposed improvement will transition from the existing 20 feet wide roadway width. The bridge roadway opening width will be between 30 to 32 feet between the bridge parapet. The roadway width, consisting of travel lanes and treated shoulder, will be between 30 to 40 feet in width from the face of the guardrail at areas where guardrail will be needed. Guardrail will be installed between 4 to 8 feet offset from the edge of the travel lanes. Beyond the treated shoulders will be grass shoulders. The improvement elements will be further refined with detailed final design. Roadside ditches, similar to the existing ditches, will collect the drainage and be directed to flow to the same outlet as the existing location. The grass slopes on the side of the proposed roadway will be evaluated for ease of maintenance, limit the amount of grading impacts that will require additional right-of-way, and provide positive drainage. Limited improvements along State Route 15 will be needed. The existing State Route 15 median pavement will be removed. The existing County Road 180 pavement will be removed where the overpass bridge will be installed. During construction, County Road 180 will be detoured. The anticipated designated detour route will utilize County Road 172 to State Route 37. State Route 15 will remain open to traffic during construction. However, the improvement will require restricting the roadway to one lane in each direction to construct the improvement along the outside and inside shoulders. Short-term interval complete State Route 15 closures, likely at night when traffic volumes are lower, will be needed to install the overhead bridge beams. The State Route 15 median access for through movements will be closed at County Road 8 during County Road 180 construction. County Road 8 traffic at the intersection will only be able to turn right onto State Route 15. The proposed improvement will extend beyond the existing right-of-way. The amount of proposed right-of-way varies with the side slope grading. We will evaluate several design alternatives with a goal of eliminating or minimizing the need for additional right-of-way. The photos on the slide depict the most amount of right-of-way that may be required for the proposed improvement. The right-of-way actually needed for the project will be refined during plan development. The project is currently in the preliminary development phase. Public involvement comments will be reviewed and a response provided. ODOT will be reviewing the preliminary design information to confirm the project scope of work. The detailed design will further prepare project documents to obtain environmental clearance and obtain the necessary right-of-way to construct the project. Once the final plans are complete and the necessary clearances are obtained, the project will be prepared for the construction phase. Currently, funding for construction is available in 2025. However, the project development will continue through the process in case funding could become available sooner. If funding would become available, the project could begin as soon as 2022. Your input on the proposed overpass at the intersection of State Route 15 with County Road 180 is important and will be used to help guide decision-making throughout all phases of project development. The virtual presentation is an opportunity to review the project material and hear from the project team. As indicated by the timeline, the next step in the project is to obtain comments from the public, respond to the public involvement comments, and ODOT review of the preliminary documents developed for the project prior to finalizing the design. Thank you for taking time to participate in this virtual presentation. We hope you found the information helpful. Copies of all materials will be posted online following the presentation. The project website information will remain online for an indefinite period of time. Please share this information with others who are interested in the proposed improvement. A hard copy can be provided upon request. Questions and comments may be submitted by mail, email, or telephone to the ODOT Project Manager, Beth Clark. They can also be submitted here on the project webpage by clicking on Leave a Comment in the top right corner. Comments need to be submitted by November 16th, 2020. Responses will be provided for all comments submitted about the proposed project.